This is going to be a repeat. This is going to be about something that apparently our federal government cannot do. Okay, what we're going to be talking is about medical. Now, right now they're trying to force insurance regulations down our throat. They think that, oh, this will give medical insurance to all. Is that what you people want? Insurance for all? A middleman? Another added cost to the medical expense? Is that really what you people want? Or is what you want medical for all? Big difference. What's the difference? Insurance is something they have to sign up for, something you have to apply for, and then there's several steps before you can actually get medical. Those who have insurance have a family doctor. Those who have insurance, before they actually can go to a hospital for anything, have to go through their family doctor, family practitioner, they usually call that. And they see this one doctor constantly. They call up and make appointments for that one doctor, and that's who they see all the time. The doctor gets to know them, they get to know the doctor. Some people are fortunate enough to have doctors like I got that I'm very comfortable with my doctor. I enjoy, if something is wrong, I have enough confidence in my doctor that I really trust what my doctor says. Well, that's the advantage of having insurance. But that's not medical. That's right. Now, what's the difference between the medical and the insurance part of it? Okay, if something should happen and I need further than standard minor stuff done, which I do because one, I'm getting older, I'm having trouble urinating, my back from an injury in the military, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So when my doctor needs to find more information out than what's right there on the surface, she writes a piece of paper out, calls my insurance company, gets the approval, and then I go to the hospital to get these tests done, or to a clinic to get these tests done. These are the procedures that I do. The only thing that insurance really gives me in the convenience is having my own doctor. The comfort, not really a convenience, it's a comfort. Now, this video is not called insurance, it's called medical for all. Why is it called medical for all? There's a way to provide medical for all, which would then cause regulation of insurance companies. Now, how does it work? One, use some of that TARP money to put clinics at every single hospital. That's right, every single hospital. The clinic would be manned by medical graduate students during their internship. Those who are going to be general practitioners, family doctors, will stay in for the whole 3 years of their internship and then go wherever they go. Those who are going to specialize in other fields after 2 years in the clinic will then go into the areas that they wish to specialize in and get to see the different things. Now, why did I say at a hospital? Because almost everybody knows where there's a hospital. If every hospital in this country had a clinic that is open to the American public, then what would happen is that they would go to these clinics that are at these hospitals. And just like my doctor, these clinics would check the person over. If they find something wrong, they will write a piece of paper. They don't have to call up anybody like right now my doctor has to do. They go straight into the area. For example, I need an MRI. She has to request it and approve it by the insurance company, and I get my MRI. You go to this clinic and they decide they need an MRI. They write the paperwork. You go right to the MRI. That is medical for all. If you come in with a broken leg, they will write a piece of paper and send you straight up to x-ray. That's right there at the hospital. Then they x-ray your leg, they write another piece of paper, you get your leg fixed. Now, yes, there should be a co-payment for that so that people don't run in there and say, oh, my finger twitches a little bit. So yeah, a small co-payment, not a large co-payment. Just like we have co-payments in our insurances. But this would provide medical for all. Most of the staff would be nurse practitioners and people like that. There'd be maybe one or two nurses in the clinic for example, dealing with the blood work, things like that. Intravenous. And then most of the people will either be your intern doctors, where they will be introduced into patients. They will see people that are hurting, develop their doctor-patient relationships and their skills, and become more experienced at what they've learned in the books. Now, some may argue that point that, well, people have insurance. Yes, that's what you're buying insurance for. That's what you pay for. But how would this regulate insurance? Well, insurance companies, if they want to stay in business, can't be outrageous at their price anymore. Because what happens is they're going to have to provide something that Medical for All doesn't provide. And they're not going to be able to be exorbitant at their prices, because if they are, people won't even bother getting them. So then insurances would come down with their prices. The regulation on insurance would be there, because now they are competing with free medicine, so they have to provide a better product. They have to buy a product that is cheap enough to entice the people for that upgrade in service and ability. Now, Medical for All will not be a competitor or insurance regulator in the stage that it says you will be regulated this way, that way, or anything like that. It will become an insurance regulator by the customer has a choice. Something that he's getting from the government, or he could go into something else. Everyone will have that option. But in this country, I do not believe. Look at how much we're spending just at medical alone right now, instantaneously, in Haiti. That medical availability needs to be 100% available to every American citizen 100% of the time. Now, why won't this insurance regulation work is the simple question. How many people over the age of 65 that are homeless have medical insurance? Oh, lots, millions, they would say, and they aren't medically treated. But that's not true. Once you reach the age in this country of the 65, you automatically qualify for Medicaid or Medicare. One is for Social Security 65. These people don't have it. Not because it's not there, but because they don't register. Whereas, if we had clinics at every hospital, they would have automatically medical, because they would know where to go. Now, what about other people who have insurance that would use these clinics? If they have insurance, lay down their insurance card. They don't pay a deductible because they have insurance. And the insurance would take the cost, and the government will pay the deductible. Plus, there they could get prescriptions filled if need be, or they can actually do it at pharmacies. Then people who are Medicaid and Medicare come there. They don't pay a deductible because Medicare or Medicaid will pay for the visit. That will give medical for all And that's what our Congress needs to look at. Not insurance regulations, not insurance rules, not something that people don't want, but something people in this country who cannot afford insurance can get medical. And that's what the government should be looking at. What we have and how to utilize it. Instead of inventing something that won't work but will cost billions and billions of dollars. This is JD. You think about that.